Hey everybody, Flying High Five again. So last video I posted up here, I showed you this tool post over here that I built. I'm gonna try not to walk too crazy. Tool post that I built for my vices, and told you that I'd go on the drawbar of my truck. So I got the other one built this afternoon. There's a leftover U-channel I didn't need, and welded up pretty good. Burned it in real good with that little Lincoln Electric welder. So anyways, here it is with the tube bender on top, so you can kind of see what I mean there. Fit it to the drawbar. Kind of cool thing with this is it'll work with any drawbar. Doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's about 2 inches, maybe 2¼ inches wide. So instead of cutting a notch out of the lower portion of it, like I said I was going to do, get in here closer. I just welded a couple pieces of square tubing onto the bottom of this. That gives me enough surface area in here so that as I'm tightening down the nut down here on the bottom, and if I was mounting it up here for a good long time, I'd probably put the lock washer on it. But that'll keep this whole thing from turning while I'm while I'm tightening that down. And I just burned it in here real good. Not the best weld, not the best looking weld, but it'll pass. It'll hold it. I promise it'll hold. So there's the two holes that you saw in the last video. Two bolts going through them there. I think I'm going to get some bigger washers though, if you can see there, but they're not really covering the hole, mostly because I drilled a 1-inch hole and I think they're 3/4 inch bolts. So the kind of cool thing with this whole process, whole system and everything is all these bolts up here, not these smaller ones. All the bolts up here, and even the one down here on the angle indicator you're not supposed to wrench down, but they all use the same size wrench, the 1/8" wrench. I got an 1 1/8" and 1.5" that puts a trailer hitch ball on. Everything fits that. So if you're trying to put your JD squared welder together, 1 1/8" for those, and you're in business. I think these are 3/4, but not too sure on that. So obviously I would not be bending anything with tailgate there. And I'll have to look at this. I may have to flip this whole thing 180 degrees, which is easy enough. I just pull these two bolts out, flip it around, put them back in. But there it is, all mocked up, and I'm gonna go ahead and paint it. So when I'm done, I'll have 2 tool posts that are just flat black Rust-Oleum and ready to work. So now I can make my final couple bends. Really, I'm gonna just need to bend up the upper frame rail and the 2 lower frame rails there to put everything together. If I can find all my parts here somewhere. Found the engine, but underneath the engine, that's actually about the height that the engine will, I'm sorry, that is 6 inches shorter than the height that the engine's actually going to sit at when it is in the bike. You can see that right here. That is the lower frame rail that you watched me bend, I don't know, 3-6 months ago, whatever. Whenever I got my tube bender, those were my first 2 bends right there. That one and that one. So that's about how it's going to sit. Engine mount will go here. Then I'll have another engine mount back here. Some sort of shift linkage there, clutch linkage here. And I still got to find carburetors for it. So little ways to go. That alternator is going away. Somewhere in that pile of stuff I've got a generator that was actually stock on it that is going to go back on there. So yeah, it's where I am, what I'm doing. So, questions, comments, concerns, like it, dislike it, all that good stuff. Whatever you want to do. So, um, I'm not doing anything crazy. Not riding the Nighthawk too far, other than maybe going to work or something like that. But uh, having fun in the garage. So, bye.